The myth of feminine leadership, Ursula von der Leyen is a shameful failure. For years, people have said, if more women were in power, the world would be safer. But today, we look at Ursula von der Leyen, the President of the European Commission, the highest political figure of the European Union, and see disaster. We see a woman who had the chance to lead with grace, empathy, and justice, but chose instead to lead with cowardice, corruption, and complicity in war crimes. You betrayed the weak to protect the powerful. While children in Gaza bled, you smiled in photo ops with war criminals. While refugee camps were turned into graveyards, you signed off on more weapons. While the world begged for a voice of reason, a voice of peace, you stood mute. You condemned Iran for retaliating after its consulate was bombed. You stayed silent when Israel bombed Iranian territory again in June 2025. You marched for Ukraine, but stepped over the bodies of 60,000 dead Palestinians, including 18,000 children. Being a woman doesn't make you moral, being human does. It is not your gender that has failed us, Ms. von der Leyen. It is your lack of soul. It is your empty heart. It is your obedience to power, and your indifference to suffering. You've shown the world that having a woman in power means nothing. If that woman cannot stand for the poor, the voiceless, the occupied, and the forgotten, you do not represent the people of Europe. You represent lobbyists. You represent arms dealers. You represent American foreign policy. But you do not represent the working people of Europe, who are watching their continent be dragged into wars they do not support and cannot afford. You do not represent the mothers who cry for every mother in Gaza. You do not represent the students who stand for justice in universities. You do not represent the brave souls screaming "ceasefire now" in the streets. You represent yourself. And your legacy, Ms. von der Leyen, will be written in shame. Your hands are stained with innocent blood. You had the power to stop genocide. You had the power to speak truth. You had the power to be a force of peace in a world on fire. Instead, you chose silence, submission, and selective outrage. And now, like every leader on the wrong side of history, your name is being etched in the same stone as the crimes you ignored. Resign. You are not one of us. You have lost the moral right to lead. You have lost the people's trust. You have lost your soul to power. So do the only decent thing left. Step down. Walk away. Let someone human take your place. Because the people of Europe, the real people, want justice. And justice has no patience left for the cowardice of your leadership.